Take two. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the NBA podcast. Your host, Truly Sampson.
It's
the Bill.
What's going on?
Good.
Chilling. We got a lot to talk about today. We got, NBA draft literally happened tonight. So if you guys are tuning in, whenever it does come out, the NBA draft was tonight. Trade talk and all that. I think we should just get straight into it. The number one pick, Victor Wembanyama. I said that right. Yeah. Victor Wembanyama. Man, how do you guys feel about him? What do you think his potential is? Where do you see
Top tier. Like I said earlier, the best prospect of all time. Best prospect. Bard over LeBron James. LeBron James is still the GOAT, but prospect-wise, greatest.
That's a crazy take.
7-5 shot creator. There's no other player that has ever been like this. So
literally, if he uses everything, all his tools, if he plays the right way, plays his cards right, he could
be the greatest of all time.
He could. It's not a crazy take. It's not a crazy take because LeBron was the same. People had the same expectations. People still have expectations after 20 years. It's not crazy to say.
Yeah, it's not 7-5 and plays like this.
My thing is about Wemby is I think the one thing I have a little bit of confidence with him is I feel like he's a very disciplined player. It doesn't seem like he's somewhat of somebody I came to America, let me try things out. And I feel like he really kind of knows what the job is right now.
Yeah.
He's ready to go, and that's somewhat what LeBron has.
He's gonna obviously have to adjust to the pace of the NBA.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really different. But he's 18 years old, and
that's crazy.
He's still young.
You got time, bro.
He has a lot of time. A lot of these players that came into the draft actually have.
Bro, we're officially old boys.
Yeah, for real.
It's not even how we're old. It's just you see the trend now.
Mm-hmm.
It's either they get Europe players or high school go straight to
G League,
and they do all they just get developed pretty early. It's happening.
And you're talking about the Europe, development and all of that. I wanted to let you guys know. So basically, the top 3 out of the top 5 picks for this draft were not from college, not from American colleges. 2 of them were from the overtime EYBL league that they have over there.
Yeah,
and then
the
twins, and then Victor Wembanyama, obviously.
Scoot too.
Yes, yeah. Oh. So 4. My fault. I apologize about that. 4 out of the 5 prospects. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different era. Soon it's gonna be no one going to college for basketball, or college in general for real. So,
guys, how do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like that's a good direction for basketball?
For basketball, I think so.
Yeah,
for basketball, obviously, yeah. I think it's a pretty good direction. At the same time, there's gonna be some people out there that want to go to college and get their education.
Things they get paid. So and back then there was such a big deal. College players can get paid. They can't get endorsements. But now if you go to G League, why not just go and get paid instead of...
with the NIL deal, college players can make bread now too, so it's really
Sure.
I feel like back then it was, but college players can make bread too now. Usually, at least using their name and likeness.
Yeah.
So I think either...
Ronnie's already getting paid, right?
Well, he's Bronny. It doesn't matter if he's in USC or not.
Yeah.
I think he's $1 million deal.
I'm just saying, he's already getting on top of what he's getting paid for from whatever. He's already getting.
I feel like college eventually had to adjust. They couldn't just be no.
Angel Reese said she's making more than most WNBA players.
That's why she's not trying to. That's why she's not trying to.
They were she was going to run it back next year, and they're why don't you just go to the draft? And she was like, why would I? I'm already making more than most of those niggas.
That's crazy.
So what motivation do you have at that point to go into your league?
I think the WNBA is gonna have to change something after. I didn't know that. They're gonna have to change. Why would people go to the WNBA?
She's Angel Reese's top prospect though. She's not even top prospect. Yeah, we know her name. Just the fact that we know her name is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Her and Caitlin Clark are both I don't think Caitlin Clark's going to the WNBA either.
She's not staying one more year.
Yeah, because it's they're making so much bread off their name.
I'm sorry, but
am I tweaking or?
No, go ahead.
Women basketball, a lot of what's it called? The prospects are coming up now. They're a lot more athletic than
yeah.
I'm seeing. I don't know. I saw a clip. A girl was a high school prospect was dunking.
I saw that too. Was it the black girl?
Yeah. I'm talking about coming up casually, just yamming. I'm bro.
Yeah.
Watching in the next couple of years. No, I'm gonna give it 10 years.
10 years is gonna be
15 years. Yeah. That's gonna be some athletic,
athletic youngins.
And why can you blame him? I'm looking this up right now. The average pay of a WNBA player is $100K, dog.
What are you doing?
100K,
bro. You're a professional athlete. You're on ESPN. You're on these big big networks being broadcasted.
It's not their fault. It's like it's just
they just don't.
It's just the people that watch. Like they don't bring in tickets. Don't bring in revenue.
You know, one thing Shaq actually said. He said this would be the best thing for the WNBA. Shorten that rim. Shorten that rim so they could start dunking.
You know what's crazy? You know Brianna Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
She was it her that they mentioned it? I think it was her. They mentioned that to her, bring it down to 9 feet, and she got so offended. She's like, why would we bring it down just because we're women able to bring it down?
It's because you guys don't sell tickets. I don't watch the WNBA.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody.
I don't even think just dunking would help though.
Not even just.
If you run out to 9 feet, what's your name is gonna yam that hoe like
Brittany
Grant.
Yeah.
Brittany Grant is.
I think yamming would. Like posters.
I think it would be fun.
Maybe like a little bit, but I don't think it would like completely change their like revenue of the
It
league.
would add some excitement though.
I think it would. I'm
not saying shorten it like don't shorten it down because of just your women. I'm just saying shorten it down because like it would be fun to see. Like,
yeah, and they probably score
What's the
more.
average NBA player? Can you search it?
Average pay for NBA. Yeah.
I know it's like $2 million.
it's like
Average is maybe
2 to 5 mil.
Oh my god, the average NBA player in 2022 to 23 is 10 mil. Basically 10 mil.
God,
Jesus
Yeah, because
Christ.
it was like 1 year deal, 10 mil. It was like,
It's not even real. Yeah, rookie deals are.
I was thinking about vet mins and shit, but like veteran minimum.
But I think those are like the low ends. Like
Yeah, those are low
I think
ends.
that minimum.
only.
They raised that too actually with the new CBA.
By the way, there are only 9 players on the veteran minimum, not $1 million.
Wow.
Like no NBA players getting paid lower than $1 million. That's so crazy.
Even bench players and everything.
Can we name them?
Nah, I don't.
Only difference is what's it called? NBA has some two-way deals. I know those guys.
Yeah, too. Yeah,
Even them, I think they make like $1 million or something like that.
But nah, I think they probably get less because they're really.
Yeah, some of them are like 100Ks, but some of them are like mil too.
The couple day contract, like 10-day contracts.
No, like the two-way ones, like the ones
two-way.
like they'll practice with the team, but then also be playing for like the G League team, and then they'll get called up here and there.
I know. What's his name? We'll actually talk about your boy right now. Jordan Poole was a two-way player.
Yeah.
He was a two-way player. Santa Cruz Warriors, and then he was with the Golden State Warriors, and then. Yeah, let's get. And now we can get into the big talk. We can talk about bro.
Hold on, what y'all before we move on? What y'all think about Scoot?
The thing is,
I think I'm not gonna lie, he's looking like generational level. Obviously, just because Wemby's Wemby, like he's gonna get all the hype and everything like that. But
yeah,
bro, Scoot is looking like a grown man, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro, the way he's
built is pause. The way he's built is insane.
Nah, no cap. But it's just that he's 6'2". But at the same time, he's explosive.
He's 6'2"?
6'2".
Really? That's like 6'4".
6'2".
No.
So
That's gonna mess him so much, bro.
Thing is,
Dude, that's so
But
bad.
Donovan Mitchell's 6'2".
I was about to say he gives me like Donovan Mitchell type
exactly.
vibes. What's his last name too?
Yeah, he is 6'2".
Yeah, 6'2".
That's.
But his hops make
But
up
like,
for
yeah,
it.
if you're as athletic as Donovan Mitchell, you'd be good.
Exactly. So I think it'd be good.
Should Dame stay?
No, absolutely not.
He shouldn't. Is he going to?
What?
Should Dame stay? No,
No, at this point, no.
absolutely not. I think Dame wanted the pick to get traded. Like that was his request, and they didn't. So I don't know what's about to happen now. Either some sort of.
They could have done it for like the Jaylen Brown, the hypothetical.
They could have done many different.
Wouldn't matter. They're still not going to the finals. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, no, he's got to go.
I don't care what they do. Trailblazers are not contenders. I don't care.
100%.
Yeah.
They have nowhere near enough access to do anything. Dame knows that too.
Yeah.
So it's like stop with this winning talk, bro. Just either leave
Be
or
real. Be real.
Be real with yourself. And he knows it too, but he wants to be like he wants to make it look like he's trying to.
100%. And when going into like the trade talk, like we can start from the beginning. So one of the first biggest trades that happened during trade talk, your boy, see the cap right there, Bradley Beal is gone. Went to Phoenix for Chris Paul.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm kind of.
Really?
Just a little bit. That's my dog.
I'm not whatsoever. Not gonna lie.
I mean, we just lost two of the people we watched growing up.
Yeah, but like, did you not want Brad to leave like breaks?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I want him to leave not after the season he averaged 30, but like last season.
I'd say the year right after Russ left, because that's when he started getting injured. I was like, "All right, you're useless." And
it was just so much like false like.
Did you want? Remember when Brad signed the deal?
Yeah.
Did you want him to get something?
That's when we got Kuzma, and that's when we got like all these players. I was like, okay, I'm excited now. Like we got like pretty good players.
Yeah.
And we got Porzingis. I was like, all right, bro, like we might actually.
Not gonna lie, I really like that Westbrook Beal backcourt.
I loved
It
it.
was he went to the Lakers. I don't blame him. I thought we all thought it would be something on the Lakers. Like we all thought it would be a championship team.
Yeah.
You didn't think so, bro?
No.
What?
You did not think that, bro?
Think what?
Westbrook to the Lakers?
I mean, I think we all thought that it wouldn't work somehow. We all did.
What?
Okay,
I knew it wouldn't work.
We all thought that. The truth, we all thought it wouldn't
I thought
work.
it would have been like Lob City.
I remember the first thing we were saying was that there's no spacing.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was, but I didn't think it would.
I obviously knew that a problem would have been spacing, but I just like thought they would have figured it out. Like, the 82 games, bro. I thought they would have figured it out.
I thought they'd make the playoffs.
I thought they were like a top 3 seed, and I thought
it would have been better, bro, if they made Russell the 6-man kind of offer it.
With the Lakers?
Yeah, 100%.
They took too long.
No more Lakers. I don't want to talk about the Lakers.
And then
I hate the Lakers.
Listen, and then the Suns, you guys got Chris Paul, which was traded today for Jordan Poole from the Warriors. How do you guys? I think that was more of the significant play on Wizards' end.
Yeah, because they waited way too long to trade Beal. Like, for how much, bro? This is a guy who averaged 30 at one point, was scoring leader, multiple time All-Star. He had a down year the last year or two, but it's I mean, what are you to be honest? What is he even playing for right now? You know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter.
He's just a waste of space. He's a waste of space for the Wizards, and
bro,
he's also
the Wizards just make me mad because it's why didn't you trade him a year or two ago? If you're gonna start the rebuild now, this was the draft to start.
I think you guys got a new guy in the front office, correct? Am I
yes,
wrong?
yes, that's why.
Remember, I mentioned it.
I think you guys
need to make moves.
You guys need a risk guy, a risk taker right there. Yeah, you guys somewhat need that. Right
it's just why didn't you do all this
We didn't have an office, bro. We didn't have nothing.
It just makes me mad because it's you know what I mean?
We can't even be mad at the Wizards right now because it was completely different people at that time.
Yeah, it was just this would have been the draft to start the rebuild. You know what I mean?
But now
I still like their pick though.
We're on a straight path.
How do you guys obviously I don't have too much of an opinion on. I actually have my own opinions on Jordan Poole, but how do you guys feel like Jordan Poole coming to the city?
I personally don't like Jordan Poole just because how.
You're an efficient guy. You're efficient.
He's pretty inefficient, but at the same time, he's still young, and we a lot of our players are just rebuilding. I kind of like it. I actually like
There's a reason he's a household name. Yes, he had a down year last year, but he was. I'm not gonna lie, he was a very big contribution to the that 2022 run of the Warriors.
100%.
You know what I mean? He did have a down year last year, but there's a reason we all know who he is now. He's a household name. You know what I mean? Because of how good he was in that 2022 season.
I'll just keep it clean. I love it. I love the move.
Yeah.
I love it. Actually.
Oh yeah. I think not only did the Wizards win this trade, I think the Wizards are one move away from being a potential team in the Eastern Conference. I was not
one move away.
One move. I think one superstar. It could be a superstar. And my thing is, I said this. We know the allegations with Zion Williamson, but Zion to the Wizards.
Is there
if Zion goes to the Wizards and he's healthy that entire season,
then I'm telling you right now, you guys are competing in the Eastern Conference.
That's a 6 seed.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
6 seed?
If Kuzma stays, we're a top 4 team.
Did he not opt out?
He did, but there's still possibility he could resign. But if he stays, I'm saying
I thought I was gonna stay KP because KP liked this place.
Yeah, but he got traded. Wizards want to get rid of him.
He won, bro.
He was solid though. I like him.
Okay, no,
he was usually the best parts of last year.
Even as a Lakers fan, he always knows his role. By the way, KP knows his role. KCP knows his role everywhere. What are you talking about?
No, not KCP.
Oh, KP no.
Oh, my bad.
Porzingis. I would have liked to have KCP too, though.
No, I'm just saying KP on the Boston. That's a cheat code.
Yeah.
They're now the favorites apparently to win that mission.
That makes sense.
Please, they have to. That's a cheat.
Who was the favorites last year? Was it Bucks?
No, it was Boston. Oh,
the Bucks.
It was Bucks.
I remember before this trade, it was the Nuggets, Bucks, and then I think the Celtics. I believe. No, it's the Celtics number 1.
No, that bro. You have someone who could pull up from half court.
That's gonna be crazy.
Can rebound.
He was good.
He's healthy now. He was
good this season. Bro, last Wizards game I went to was against the Hawks. He dropped 38.
Y'all lost. They lost. Right?
They lost because of Beal. Bro, it was the craziest thing. We're all watching. It's crunch time. Everyone's standing up.
Yeah, we're watching the game. We're texting. Remember,
25 seconds left. Turns it over. On a travel, I was so livid.
Yeah.
But
Wizards needed to get rid of KP though. I like the trade because if we're gonna rebuild completely. Get rid of all the stars.
Yeah, Beal's contract is
a veteran household.
Yeah.
So who do we have now? It's Poole. I think will be pretty solid. I think he'll show some good flashes. Danny, I think is solid. Chris Middleton's solid. Both good 3-point shooters. Denny needs to take a step up.
Kisper's a better 3-point shooter. Denny's a better rock handler.
Yeah, but I need Denny to step up a little bit this season.
Who, Denny?
He will step in the final.
Kisper to step up.
Kisper and Denny in the final 10 games were going crazy.
They were going crazy.
Yeah, and Johnny Davis.
Yeah, Johnny Davis is not doing too bad. They had him on a 2-way for most of the last year, right?
Yeah.
With the Washington Go.
Yeah.
Gafford,
I feel like he could.
He's so average.
You know, maybe he could step up to something big. He has so much potential, in my opinion.
So?
Bro, as a shot blocking,
he's good on defense. He's okay on defense.
Shot blocking rebounder, I feel like he can be one of the best in the league.
I had that one moment.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to.
Whoa.
I don't want to gas him on defense, but I forgot about that one.
No, I'm not even saying bad on defense. Just that one moment. That's whatever I say. Whenever I say his name, that's what I think, bro. Because the picture's so bad.
It's so bad.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
KD crossover.
He
was on the ground. It's just KD going up, and the picture of him on the ground, wallahi, I'll never lose my mind.
Yeah. I know you're exactly talking about.
Oh my god,
it was viral on Twitter. I remember after the game.
The picture's so bad.
I'm not gonna lie though, the Warriors are kind of tweaked. They could have found so many other deals. Like
I think they lost. By the way, they gave up draft picks.
Yeah.
With Jordan Poole.
Yeah,
that is
for Chris
kind
Paul.
of absurd. Only Chris Paul.
There's definitely so many other deals. They could have got a big man from some other team.
Is Chris Paul that valuable in the NBA in 2023?
He's not, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm seeing people, bro. First of all, Dub.
I mean, he is. No, he is.
No.
And you know what's crazy?
2 years ago. That's starting point.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years.
That's not that long ago.
He's had a quick drop off. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm sorry, but when he's
but listen, is that due to injuries or is it due to the fact that
due to injuries?
It's not due to his actual performance on the court.
He's not that.
But I don't think it's due to his performance. I think it's generally due to his injuries.
Bro,
yeah.
If he stays healthy, I think it'll be okay.
Bro, first of all, I'm seeing how people say Warriors back in, we're contenders. First of all, Warriors fans are always delusional no matter what. Second of all, what do they think is gonna happen, bro?
And are they really delusional because they have a dynasty, or are they just?
They're not delusional. They
I can't say they're delusional. But
no, they're delusional in terms of not in terms of their expectations, because they've seen what their team do. If my team won 4 rings in the past 10 years, I'd be going crazy too. Delusional in the sense of first of all, they think they're gonna get every player ever. Second, which Lakers fans have that problem too. And then second of all, in terms of
bro, I feel like the market. We know Los Angeles is peak market. Any player wants to go free agent to the Lakers. You know?
Yeah. The thing is, anybody who becomes a free agent instantly to the Lakers. You know what I mean? Relax, right? They're delusional in the sense of not their expectations, but what they think is gonna happen. Does that make sense?
But listen to me, and I want to ask you guys. This was a following question. With Chris Paul coming to the Warriors, what type of message does it send to Draymond Green, who just opted out of his deal to be a free agent, basically?
I feel like it's a dub because now there's no more Jordan Poole, and now Draymond can.
Nothing. I think the Warriors and Draymond left on peaceful they have mutual respect for each other like that.
You think it's over? You think it's over? He's not coming back.
You think it's over?
I think it's over.
Oh, I don't think it's over at all.
You don't think it's over?
Nah, I think it's coming back. Yeah.
So you know what's crazy? I was talking to a friend about this earlier when this happened. I was like, I think this was a move for the Warriors. Oh, you know what I mean? Prospect, all that, right? But he was telling me, no, it's a dumb move. The Warriors are basically telling Draymond even further, we don't need you anymore. Because Chris Paul coming into the mix, they have their playmaker.
Yeah.
They have their playmaker. And he mentioned such a great point out. Why did I not think about this? Move Curry to the 2, Clay to the 3, CP3 at the 1.
Defensive liability on those 2 guards. Huge defensive liability.
The 3 all season, bro.
That's why I'm how's it gonna work?
He's gonna be 6-man, Chris Paul, probably.
6-man for Steph Curry?
Most likely.
Nah, Chris Paul still.
You really think Chris Paul and Steph are gonna be the backcourt, bro?
Listen to me.
Let's say about Luka and Kyrie. What was their issue? Defense.
But they have defense coming. They have defense at the 4 or 5, and Klay Thompson can play his defense.
Who's their 5? Kevon Looney. I mean,
he can play his defense.
That's what I'm
defensive.
First of all, defense. Second of all, if you have a generational big man and you have a point guard, the thing is Curry's already a good enough playmaker though.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm how's it gonna work?
Yeah, I don't think it's over. Yeah.
So you have CP3 at 6-man?
I actually
that's
don't know.
They might.
This is giving me a lot of reminder of what happened when they brought in D'Angelo Russell. This is what's giving me confusion right now.
It's not gonna work.
I don't know.
Bro, they might stagger the minutes a little bit, but it's overall when you have as good a playmaker as Curry, and
I think you have a better playmaker than CP3.
Huh?
You have a better playmaker than CP3.
Are you saying Curry's playmaking is good enough for the Warriors that you wouldn't want CP3 in the starting lineup?
CP3 is the best playmaker.
CP3 is a better playmaker.
100%.
Yeah, I know that. In terms of you already have a main play like with Curry and CP3, your playmaker will be crazy, but your defense takes such a hit.
That's why they're gonna. They have to put one on the bench. They know this logic. They're gonna put one on the bench. CP3 has to come off the bench, or they're stupid.
I think so. Right?
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna.
If they don't, they're stupid.
Maybe you're messing. I think. First of all, this is a complete different situation where you're not talking about the Melos of the world. These players where they have to get in the mode of humbling themselves. I don't think CP3 is at the point in his career where he has to be humbled. He's still that guy.
I mean, he's just trying to win a ring. Let's think about it.
He's still trying to win a ring, but CP3 is still a starter on a championship team. No question.
He is, but
he's the third best player on a championship team.
If he wants to win a ring,
he's the third best player on a championship team. Yes.
Wait.
In today, he's the third best player on a championship team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So with that being said, I feel like he should start on the Warriors.
Okay. Using that logic, that's not good logic.
It doesn't matter if you're the third best player on the team. It's what fits with the team.
Like why would
so you're telling me
CP3 is at the same time it's about their ego. So I think CP3
that's what I'm trying to say.
Out the window. I think
he's
okay with coming off the bench.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
He's okay with
but the thing is, regular season, like he might come off the bench, but playoffs he's not.
Okay.
Because why would you have your third?
That wouldn't make any sense. That would make no sense because you can't let him get adjusted to the bench.
Why would you have your third best player in the playoffs not coming up?
Right? Let's play perspective.
Yeah, okay.
Boston was one of the favorite teams to win, right? They were one of the favorites to win the championship, right? They had a really good team, not because Malcolm Brogdon didn't start. Malcolm Brogdon came off the bench as a sixth man.
But Malcolm Brogdon been a sixth man.
Yeah, but
he's been a sixth man.
Started the championship.
Guys,
obviously, but he's been sixth man. Malcolm Brogdon's been sixth man. We're talking about CP3 is one of the best point guards of our era.
Your logic is saying just because he's the third best on the team, that
you know what?
has to start.
You know what? Hot take right now. He could be the second best player on that Warriors team.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
I think he's the second best player on that team.
Okay, I think so too. Second best player. They're the same position. Why would they both start if it won't work?
We have to see if it works, bro.
It's not gonna work.
Oh no, okay, that's fine. We can see.
We can see if it works.
But I see the Warriors. No, they're not. Bro, Steve Kerr is an amazing coach.
100%. No doubt about it. If it doesn't work, then that's a different conversation. But I'm saying try it out.
I mean,
if it works,
they can. They probably
try it out. They have
82 games, and they have the preseason, they have practices, they have all that shit. I'm just saying, like, it's just.
Yeah.
I just think, like, from a basketball viewpoint, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think.
Both starting.
There's no defense. Steph Curry's not even a good defender. He's getting better, but he's not a good defender.
He's not a good defender.
He's not like.
No, you have a point. You have a point with that. So I think I kind of have to see a couple of regular season games and whatnot.
We're all gonna. Everybody's surprised. We don't know what's gonna happen. But
what do you think on the Warriors and W move, L move?
I think so. That's okay.
Lateral move. Lateral.
It's okay. It's an okay move.
It's okay.
Yeah. Like too high, too low. It's like
actually. More so on the L move because there's just so many other deals you could have got.
So with that being said, should they sign back Draymond Green?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
they don't. Then it's over.
They should sign Draymond Green.
So he plays the 4. That would be so smart. Then the 1, 2, 3, 4.
You need that defensive boost if you're gonna have CP3 and Curry in your line.
You also have what's his name coming off the bench.
God, they're gonna have to pay him more than bro. 27.1 mil, bro. They declined 27.1. No, Draymond Green declined the option to be paid $27 million today.
So he wants more.
I'm guessing if he's declining the option, he's looking.
You know what's crazy?
He's probably looking for the max.
Jordan Poole is getting paid $30 million.
Draymond Green deserves more.
Yeah, that's why I think exactly why I did.
Draymond Green deserves more, bro.
Yeah. And now that Poole's gone, I think Draymond that hedge is gone. So now he's gonna get paid, and there's no Poole, no more of that drama. I think he has to come back. If he doesn't, then his career is.
What do you think? 40?
Ooh, damn.
I think Draymond's coming back.
I'd say 30, 40
damn,
crazy.
40 mil, bro? Dude, that's such a hit, bro.
27, he's going to go for 30.
What is Chris Paul at? Is he on the bed, man? Chris Paul's getting paid like 20 plus million. Let me see.
Either 35 or 40, something like that.
Chris Paul?
35, sure. But that's still pushing.
35 3-year deal?
I think it's like around 16 million.
Yeah.
That's not.
He's getting old, bro. 35.
4 year for 120 mil.
I don't know. A great beard.
120?
120, including 75 mil guaranteed.
Yeah, I think he's 33.
He's younger than Steph, right?
That's still a lot.
Yeah, he is.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Steph is.
That's a lot.
34.
36.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph is 36.
You're lying.
No. I'm not even.
Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure Steph is 36.
He's not. He's 34, 35.
Okay.
He's 36.
No, he's
on
not.
God, on everything I love, he's 35.
30.
That's crazy. So I'm glad everything he loves. That's so crazy. He's pretty old. Damn, 35.
I said I shot 36.
His birthday.
He just turned 35.
Wow.
He's still old as hell.
Wow. Okay.
Who's 36?
I'm not gonna lie. I think y'all rate CP3 too heavy at this point in his career.
Nah, I think CP3 still.
Nah,
bro, CP3. Listen.
Wait.
Can we talk about what CP3 did at OKC? Then what he did at Phoenix.
Yes.
And no,
I'm by no means
OKC. By the way, they thought he was finished in OKC.
And then he
if you remember,
100%.
They thought he was.
By the way, mid-season maybe.
No, I think he's like the top point guard all time.
The OKC Thunder with the 11th seed mid-season. He played.
Number 5.
ish.
Wait, what is it?
I said I think he's like a top 5-6 point guard of all time.
No,
I'm not even disrespecting him.
He's top 5 for sure.
Okay.
You're talking about right now.
So Magic or Steph, however one you want to
Magic,
play.
Steph, Isaiah Thomas. Who you put in front of Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas Pistons.
Yeah.
I don't rate John Stockton. I'm not going.
By the way, Isaiah Thomas got them rings. He got rings.
Oscar.
Isaiah Thomas has rings.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas is third for sure.
Put Isaiah 3. Okay, Isaiah 3. And then I put.
Hold up. Pause. So you said, what were your top 3 point guards?
Actually, no. I put Magic. I put Steph, Magic. Sure, you can put Isaiah, and then I put Russell Westbrook, and then I put Oscar Robertson.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I'm putting Big O over Westbrook.
I will put Russ
Big
because Russ averaged triple-double 4 times, and O did once.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure. It's about
And then so what? CP3 6th.
I really want to put him higher, but
I would.
I wouldn't be mad if he put CP3 over Russ. I wouldn't be
mad about that either.
To be honest, and maybe this is my Laker anger coming out, but I have Russ pretty low on that point guard list because I just seen he's such a inefficient. He's like such a.
You're just a Laker, dude.
No, listen to me, bro.
I don't think Westbrook's in my top.
Bro, dude, I saw Russell Westbrook.
If he's that 5th spot.
Russell Westbrook, let me tell you something. You remember the crazy argument that he was a 6th seed when he won his MVP. He was a 6th seed that year in the West.
But they won 48 games. They won 48 games.
Wait.
It's a lot of games.
Can you name me the starting 5? Starting 5 for that OKC team?
Go.
Russell Westbrook. Who was there too? I know Steven Adams was on that team.
Was it Paul PG?
PG, no.
No.
PG, this is before PG. Andre Roberson.
Oladipo.
No.
Yeah.
Oladipo's on that team?
Oladipo.
No.
Oladipo at the 2, and then it was Robertson at the 3. And then the 4.
MVP season?
Yes.
Wasn't Oladipo there when Sabonis was there?
Nah. Sabonis was not on that team.
Sabonis was there, I think, right? Am I tweaking?
Just type
They were there at the same time.
2016 Thunder.
I don't think that was his MVP.
2017?
Yeah, Thunder. 2016 was
2017 Thunder.
Thunder roster.
I'm sure it was Oladipo.
Darius Beal. No, Carmelo Anthony, nah. CP.
Type in the roster.
Dennis Freedom, Norris Cole.
Name.
I don't need a starting lineup.
Alright, Russell Westbrook. Andre Robertson.
Victor Oladipo, you're right. Cameron Payne's on the bench. Okay, yeah.
I think Sabonis.
So I was right. I was 3 out of 5. I knew Victor Oladipo.
So anyways, the team was trash if there was no Russ. They were close to 50 wins with a triple-double average.
Bro, look at this team, bro. This team is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Cameron Payne on this team, bro.
Hey, don't disrespect Cameron Payne. Don't disrespect Cameron Payne. He's a GOAT. GOAT dancer.
And when Russ was in DC, bro, oh my gosh.
I think his ceiling, the problem with Russ is it's so hard to rate him because his ceiling is so high.
Yeah.
And then his floor is so low.
His floor is
He'll get a triple-double, and then hit a
me personally,
and then the next game have 7 points on 2 of 25 shooting.
The thing about me with Chris Paul is I don't think I've ever seen his floor. I feel like Chris Paul's floor is either he's injured, he's just injured.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a floor.
He doesn't have a floor, so he's that good of a player. Chris Paul has I don't think Chris Paul took a crazy downfall in his career. I just feel like the NBA just took a crazy upward. Just the game in general took an upward. Chris Paul never really went down. I think that's so significant as a player. Obviously he hasn't achieved too much as an individual player. Obviously rings. I don't think any award except Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Chris Paul.
Wait, what? He got all NBA.
No, I'm saying actual award. No award. Obviously, so there's nothing that you can back up on that end. But I feel as a player, I don't know if I've ever seen that type of consistency from a player besides LeBron. LeBron is the only player with that consistency level.
Yeah, with CP3, you know exactly what you're getting. He's a solid player. Yeah. At this point, you're getting what is it 14 and 8, something along those lines.
Exactly.
More than that.
He's giving
right now.
Double digit assists.
Yeah, now. But I'm pretty sure he averaged 12 points.
Yeah, this year wasn't that good.
It
was around 14.
He was injured. That's why.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. It's solid. You know what you're getting. I think I don't rate him as heavy because his ceiling is much lower now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whereas Russ on a crazy Russ night, you're getting 35 and 12. You know what I mean?
Not gonna lie.
But CP3 now it's you're not getting. You're barely
whoa! This season he averaged 14 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
14.
That means it's 8.
That's actually really good.
If it's 8-2, I'm going crazy because I got it right on the mark.
9 assists.
9?
Yeah, 9.
I was close.
14 and 9. That's
But yeah,
very valuable as a point guard.
Yeah, but like with Russ, I said like you're getting like a third. Like his craziest games, you're getting like 35 points, 12 assists, something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like CP3, like it's kind of just like calm. But at the same time, with CP3, you know you're not getting turnovers.
Yeah,
you know you're getting the game of
you're getting a very efficient point guard, which is really needed.
Yeah, you're not getting turnovers. You're getting efficiency.
Yeah.
You're getting like the pace control. He can slow down the pace and kind of just set up the play.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna have a big. If you're a big man, if you even have a solid big man, he's gonna eat because CP3's gonna set him up properly.
Yeah.
So he's valuable. I just don't think like at this point in his career with all the injuries and age, I just don't rate him that heavy anymore.
That's
for
fine.
how much he's making too.
That's fine.
Let me say that too.
That's fine.
For how much he's making? Well, he's making 30 mil.
Yeah.
But at that time, I think they were about. They just won. They got to the championship, or I think the year before they went to the championship, he got that contract.
Yeah, which makes sense for that time.
So, of course,
but now it's like 30 mil. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
and you like at this point in the NBA, bro, you really need young bodies to run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need running, gunning. The pace is really high.
Especially Warriors basketball is like a fast offense.
You need defense and you need pace pushing. And this guy's
he doesn't offer defense.
You're right,
That's
100%.
And then at the same time, I'm confused because his playmaking is a lot like I think slower than the Warriors style. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It's more like he comes to the top, the pick and roll is set, he'll run down the pick and roll, little pop screen. Actually, he'll pass. But the Warriors is more like off-screen ball movement and all that.
Hot take, I think that's one of the reasons he was never able to be a successful NBA champion. Because I feel like he's played like that, and it works for him, but it doesn't beat those like fast offenses. Because I feel like
I don't agree.
You know why I say
they're
that?
up 3-2 in the conference finals.
Okay, that's different. I feel like that's like the only point in Chris Paul's career where it's like he was bound to go to the finals that year. Like he was bound to go to the finals and win it that year.
Yeah.
I think the Milwaukee series was kind of like outplaying.
They were up 2-0.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's this play style. I think it's just
I'm really thinking the Warriors are about to pull out something crazy. I don't know. I really want to like.
They got it. They got it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they signed somebody because who wouldn't want to go there? It's a really good organization.
No, I'm just thinking like
with the roster right now. It's not
Zion to Golden State.
I'm just thinking like so like what if Steph comes like if CP3 comes off the bench, Steph goes to the bench. Do they run as CP3 types of offense?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm like, no,
it's two different games.
I'm scared, bro. Like, I'm actually like,
it's gonna work.
Happens, like,
the thing is, if anybody could put it together, the Warriors have good coaching.
Yeah, Steve Kerr's that guy.
Like,
I don't think they're gonna be on the floor at the same time much. I really don't.
I would see Beal have to
might, like here and there, but I don't think it'd be. I don't know.
Like it won't be all, like that's not where you're gonna see them.
Maybe CP3 might be main ball carriers.
And then
Steph comes running around. Like,
true. It could work, but like we don't know, bro. But no way he starts majority. He should be off the bench.
I kind of like CP3 and Jerome playing together.
I do too.
And they're both mature, older players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could vibe it out for sure. So
it could work. It could really work.
Come on, Looney. This is
playmaking's gonna be out of this world.
You think
got Curry, CP3, and
generally you think Golden State had to pay that boy for 40? They gotta pay Draymond 40?
Nah, not 40, bro. If Draymond's a real nigga,
I think he wants to stay there. The thing is, it doesn't even make sense for him to leave because from an organization standpoint, like he's still valuable. Teams would want him, but it's like you've been there your whole career. Like you know what I mean? Like,
you are the Warriors.
You're part of that guy.
It's him. It's like I think if not, in my opinion, I think it's Steph then Draymond then Clay.
Yeah.
When it comes to that organization, regardless of how you guys look at it.
Yeah, I can see Clay leaving before like Draymond.
And I just feel like the impact they made on that organization. I think Draymond's done a lot for that organization behind the scenes. And
like, I could literally see Draymond in like a Udonis Haslam role in a few years.
100%. I think that's where he wants to be actually, because he has that type of veteran spirit already.
Yeah.
So it would kind of make sense. And going into another free agency topic, and it's kind of it's underrated, and not a lot of people talk about it. Khris Middleton declined his option. Declined.
I don't even know where he'd go. I'm not gonna lie.
And
for Giannis, first and foremost, he's his right hand man right now.
Yeah.
And I think this is tough. Like we have to think about how Giannis is thinking. The Bucks. I don't know how much I'm gonna look it up right now. How much the Bucks were offering him before. You know what I mean?
He was pretty mid this season though. I'll say that.
Injuries.
Injury again.
Yeah, it's all injuries.
It's always when they come back this season, like
he's wild for declining.
It's always because like
Not always, because
he's wild for declining it.
$40 million player option.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is?
I don't know why he declined it, especially if he just had an injury-prone season.
No, don't get it twisted though. I think he's one of those players that deserve if he never got injured, he was still playing how he was playing. He deserved a lot.
A max.
But
max.
Nobody's signing him for more than that now. So
yeah, now
it's not about the money. Maybe it could be organization problems, or he doesn't want to be there. I don't know. But because you're not making more than that anywhere else.
He was one of my favorite players in that finals run.
Oh yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah,
what impact does that have on Giannis now? Like, if he loses Khris Middleton.
If he loses Khris, they're screwed.
Really?
Not screwed. Nope. They're not screwed.
I think people rate the Bucks too heavy.
I think
too high.
Yes.
Why?
No.
It's just Giannis, bro. The rest of the players are
really?
inconsistent.
They were the best record.
The thing is, I always always thought, other than Giannis, their roster wasn't that strong, and I literally got proved right. Because as soon as Giannis went down this season, bro, they fell apart.
If they lose Brook Lopez, they won't be a good Bucks team.
Yeah, they won't.
100%. I agree.
What is Brook Lopez number? He's got to be 39, 38.
But he's still valuable. He's valuable to the team. He works with that team.
He's valuable.
He's 35.
Yeah, he's 35. He's young.
Is 35?
No, Brook.
Who? Brook?
Yeah.
Dude, I swear, I was saying that. I think I said this last part. I swear, I think I've been seeing Brook Lopez play.
Bro, I think he's 37, bro.
Nah, 37 is too old, bro. This guy got drafted in 2008.
I've been watching him since I've been watching basketball.
He's 35.
35. He's young.
Damn.
I called it.
He's young, actually.
He's 35.
Bucks are not rated too high. They were the first. They had the best record in the league. But I understand what you're saying. If Giannis does get injured, yeah, but
not even gets injured. I just don't think the rest of them step up enough. Drew Holiday's really inconsistent.
But they had the best record in the league.
It doesn't matter. We saw what Miami did to them.
I'm saying Giannis was
injured. I think
injured.
generally, I don't care what seed Miami is next year. I think they're going to be a contender. Like just like if they're obviously like
I genuinely don't know why they can't sign like a big star. Like I feel like somebody should have.
And I feel like Miami's such a hot spot. Like who would want to go to Miami, bro? Are you kidding me? Miami, it's not like
I'm so surprised they haven't signed somebody yet. Like and obviously
I think maybe I don't know if it's a hot take. I think they gotta make that move for Tyler Hero, a couple packages, get that boy Dame, Miami.
Yeah.
If they can get that boy Dame, get Tyler Hero.
I think Portland already said they're done with trade talks.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
They're live. Every team. You know what the GM of the Warriors said 3 days ago? Oh, we like Jordan Poole. We're gonna see him for the next 4 years. It's cap, bro.
Yeah,
I don't believe these GMs, bro. Seriously.
No,
when it's game time, when that money or that talk is around.
I thought they lost a GM.
No. The new president, the person that replaced the GM for the Warriors.
Yeah.
His first press conference, they were asking about Jordan Poole, and he's basically like, "Oh no, we see the longevity of Jordan Poole. We would like to see him for the next 4 years. We would like to see him through his 4-year contract." And he said that. Word for word. I'm not even lying.
I love Jordan Poole. I'm so glad he's in DC.
I'm glad.
Hey, bro, shout
out.
out.
I hated him, but just because he was on the Warriors.
Yeah, but now he's in DC. He's going wrong.
Dude, if I meet Jordan Poole, like, bro, that'd be nice.
You understand CP3 on the Warriors? Like, people already hated CP3. Him on the Warriors now.
We're gonna get Jordan Poole shooting 40% from the field.
I think it brings tickets. I don't know.
It does. No, I was glad to have somebody younger.
As just like someone from the DMV, I think that it brings tickets. For sure.
Averaging 29 points going to Rose Bar.
I don't.
After everyone.
It's gonna be used.
You know, Jordan Poole used to have the dreads. That grow them back, bro.
But I'm calling it right now. Within a year and a half, he's gonna have 2 like full sleeves on both of his arms and his dreads back. Bar.
Yeah, bar. Dreads at least. Yeah.
I think so.
Hell yeah.
But then he's gonna be a buck. I think he averaged 20 this year. I think he's gonna average 25 minimum.
Minimum?
Bro, he has the keys of the team.
What's the maximum?
Max? Ooh.
Please don't scare me.
27.
Oh.
The points per game?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
He has the keys to the team and he's a bucket.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have like a. I don't think the Wizards at this point have a set mission. He could literally not make the playoffs. I think they're fine.
It's kind of like Jalen Green on the Rockets.
I'm not gonna lie, he was in a bad position with the Warriors. You have Curry, who's gonna be on ball the whole time,
and
he's like pop and shoot. You know what I mean? Then you have like
he's beefing with like
you're contesting for shots with Clay.
And you beefed Draymond, or you had this weird tension with Draymond.
Yeah, weird tension with Draymond. Then Wiggins got to get his shots up too.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope they don't do this like some mid-season trade, just flops.
With the Wizards?
Yeah, bro.
I think, bro, I'm not gonna lie. We've done more moves in like a week.
We did in like 5 years.
In 5 years, bro.
Like that shit was crazy.
Like we actually had a whole segment on the draft. I was watching the draft. We had a whole segment just on the Wizards, on what they've done.
You guys made it to Laker territory. Congratulations.
I've never seen that, bro. It's just crazy.
Needed this, bro. Needed this. And we've been saying the organization has been garbage. I thought when Ernie got fired, did he leave or he got fired? I don't remember which. I thought
Ernie. I don't care, but he's gone.
Yeah, when he was gone, no, it was the old one. But he was gone, and I was like, okay, finally some moves. Still didn't happen because it was like most of the front like organization was still there. It was the same exact organization.
You know what's crazy? I swear, like I think I pay attention to Wizards at least. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta start.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
start paying attention. We just got so many draft picks.
I pay attention to Wizards when I go to the Lakers games because I watch the Wizards. But like I'm mostly like I watch. Obviously, I'm hardcore Lakers, and then like the rest of the league, I'm very in tune with like teams I just enjoy watching.
Wizards tickets about to be cheap too. It's about to be a good time.
I even like this season I started watching the OKC Thunder. Weird. I just got league. Like I always had league pass. I started watching them.
We gotta get on a Lakers game this year. Right when the season starts.
LeBron, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta watch LeBron more times before.
Have you seen it?
I've never seen it.
Never.
It's always expensive when he comes. That's why.
I pay that ticket. I go to every Wizards Lakers game.
I've seen like 4 tickets when he comes.
Our bet, NBA, bro, NBA pod exclusive, bro. We're gonna get it. We're gonna
this year.
100%. No, for sure.
They were talking about adding like a red zone area in the stadium.
Yeah, they are.
Like in the front.
They're gonna have a section.
Like a section.
Yeah.
You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like behind the basket, it's gonna be like a section.
A section?
Like a VIP section.
That'd be lit.
Like a section.
Better seats.
They're gonna have like drinks and all that.
Drinks and all that.
Wow.
That would be tough.
I don't know if it's
That's gonna
capped.
be taxed. That's gonna be taxed if it's real. I'm pretty sure Atlanta has it for the Hawks. They have some crazy section.
How much are season tickets, just in general?
For the Wizards?
Just in general,
Yeah,
yeah.
Actually, I have no idea.
Crazy.
Yeah,
For the
like,
Wizards?
they have like $20 like $30, but like when like the Lakers come, it's like $200, bro.
I think season pass is actually a good deal if you want to go to a lot of games.
Season pass for Wizards?
It was monthly. It was like
For Wizards, I would guess like a band, maybe like 2, like total.
a month.
No, my fault. Oh, you pay. It's a monthly thing.
I think it's a monthly thing.
Season pass.
For VIP seating, it's $278 per game. Box select $140
Plus
per
season
game.
pass.
50 per game. 50 per game. Yeah, regular level 50 per game.
$50 per game if you have season pass.
Mm.
But wait, so what does that mean?
Washington Wizards.
How much is it?
Oh no, my fault. Season ticket package can range from $30 per game for upper level seats to $2,000 per game to sit courtside. That's a crazy.
No, how much?
So full package could range from $1,200 to $90K. That's a crazy ass. But so 12K is like you're thinking about like low.
Yeah, all the way up there every game. Yeah.
So maybe average like 2-3K if you want to get some good
Yeah,
seats for the year.
yeah.
If you're down, like me personally, if I lived in LA, hopefully, or like one day, I would definitely get Lakers season tickets.
Yeah.
That'd be the move, like 100%.
Damn, you'd have to be breaded because
What?
Lakers tickets are.
Lakers. I would see season tickets for the Lakers, bro. I never
It's
thought of it.
tax. Oh my gosh.
Dude, they probably ticket. The cheapest season ticket price for the Lakers is around $15K. $1,500. My fault, I'm tripping. $1,500, and the most for a court size is $110,000. Oh my god.
Hell no.
Welcome to LA, baby. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
hell
god.
no.
Oh my god. And going in, I wanted to go into for the next 5 years. I kind of had a questionnaire. I want to get all you guys' takes on it. Who do you guys feel like will be the top 3 teams next 5 years that potentially could be starting a French a dynasty in
Next
NBA?
5 years, top 3.
Number one, I
Yeah.
thought it was OKC.
Yeah, that's my number one.
I
Maybe
think-
5 or 10 years. I don't know. 5
OKC,
years.
yes.
OKC.
Nuggets.
Denver.
Denver.
They're not-
I think Denver will be the next dynasty. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're not slowing down. And then I would say.
I'd love to say Celtics, but
I was about to say I would say Boston, but I just don't know.
Cause all their players are young, bro. Did they even have a player over 30 on their
Who, Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah, Horford.
Yeah, other than Horford.
Not really.
And honestly, they got rid of Horford for KP, so.
Yeah, no.
What's KP, like 28? 29?
No, he's 30. I think he's 30.
Who?
29.
Porzingis is 29?
29.
When did he get drafted?
Porzingis
2016?
is like 28.
I think he got,
It was in 20.
he got drafted 2014. So he's
Yeah,
like
it's
30. I think he's like 30.
Oh my god. You're 27. Relax. Relax. I'm not saying he got
When did he
drafted
get
20.
drafted?
15. Oh, wow.
15.
15. 27?
I'm saying he's young, bro. Come on.
Celtics
Bro.
are
I can
cool,
see a
bro.
30-year-old when I see one. Steph Curry is like the only man I don't think he's 30. But that's
I still be thinking Steph's like 31,
I
32.
stand. But my
I guess
He's
that's
been getting better, bro.
yeah.
Steph is better now than he's ever been.
Yeah, ever been. Is better
It's-
now.
And my opinion actually for the franchise thing was my 3 teams were actually OKC, Houston, and Boston.
Houston's not bad.
In 5 years?
I think
5 years. So yeah, projecting the next 5 years. The next 5 years.
I think Ime's gonna make some good
I
changes.
think
I'm
it's
telling
a
you.
little too early.
I don't think
For
they're.
the next
And
5
obviously it's early, but I'm saying the next 5 years. I think I really
Next
trust
5
Ime. Ime is that coach.
It's a little too early.
Unless,
5
okay.
years?
We're talking about like teams that will be like I can go to like conference finals.
Right, Houston,
not a bad
Boston,
take.
and
I'm thinking OKC over Houston.
Yeah, I am too. But
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously,
That's not a bad option.
yeah.
You got, okay, KPJ. You just got Amen Thompson.
Yeah.
You got Jalen, Jabari, Kenya Martin,
Who's
Sengun.
Yeah, Jabari's yeah.
Sengun, Josh Christopher, but I feel like this team is not going to stay together
Yeah,
for
it's
5
not.
years. They're going to get some veteran or some
They're
star.
gonna do trades and all this.
They could. They really could.
James Harden could potentially go to the Rockets.
I don't
I
want
don't think
that.
so anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I don't
happening.
think so.
I think Ime's smarter than that, right? He wouldn't like.
Not even Ime. I think James is smarter than that. Why would he do that?
Where would James Harden go? Because he's a free agent
He's
too.
gonna stay.
He's staying. I heard that he was just going to
What is like up with Philly? Like I swear, I don't even think like that team is like.
They're overrated, bro.
They're like, and I think the East is getting tougher and tougher as we speak. So like it's gonna be competition.
I never believed in them.
I stopped. After this season, I swear I stopped believing in Philly. Like I was such a believer in them, and then after this season, I
never
saw
believed
that bunch of series. I was like, you know what? You guys had it. There was no excuse. You fumbled it. That was it. This was the last straw. That was it.
I'm just a hater for a lot of teams in the East. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
Oh,
believe. I didn't believe in the Bucks. I didn't believe in them.
I hate
Sixers.
Miami. I hate Miami so much.
You know what's crazy? I'm a Lakers fan, but I still find I find enjoyment in a lot of teams in the West. Like this year, I swear I started watching the Pelicans a lot.
I like West teams better than East.
I like Pelicans a lot.
I watch Pelicans because of the league pass. Trailblazers I used to watch, and then
How do you feel about what's it called? The Marcus Smart.
Oh, Marcus Smart. We didn't get about that. Marcus Smart's the Grizzlies.
I like it. I think he's good. I think he fits with the culture because they're like really grit and grind. Like
I feel bad for him.
I do too.
You know what he said? He's like, bro, like I really
that was good time in
Boston.
He said that after he got traded.
He's like, I really was like, it caught me off guard. He said, like, I really thought I was gonna retire here.
I think personally for me, Marcus Smart kind of like drew the line when he these playoffs, because it really felt like it was an ego battle within the three, and he just jumped in and acted like he was.
What did he even do exactly?
Like I think what basically from my remembrance, I think you guys can correct me, but I think what ended up happening was Jason Tatum was asking to take the last shot.
No, it was
Jaylen Brown. My fault. Jaylen Brown asked to the
saying like let us get the ball in the fourth quarter. Like, let us hold the ball in the fourth quarter. Basically, let's take the shot. Why is he taking the shot? Basically,
there was 2 or 3 games where he took the last shot.
Yeah,
I remember.
It was like
There's one where Jason.
The conference final.
There was one where Jason Tatum actually passed it out to him. I don't remember what game it was. He was on the right wing, and then he was supposed to pass it back in, or there was like another person in the corner. I think it was Jaylen Brown. He could have tossed one more to the corner, but he took it up.
Yeah, he took the shot, and then I guess Jaylen Brown went to Missoula was like, yo.
Ask Marcus.
I've seen reports too. Like,
but again, Missoula's a young coach, so I don't feel like he has the guts.
Yeah, bro. Smart said in an interview before, he was like, oh, like they asked him how Missoula was doing. He was like, oh, like I feel like he's learning. I feel like he's doing a lot better. And then people were questioning that a lot because they were like, what do you mean your coach? Like, how are you gonna say your coach is doing better? Like, how are you gonna be a player saying, "Oh, I think my coach is like doing a lot better"? Like, he's
almost the coach. He's evaluating him more.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's supposed to be head coach evaluating the players.
Yeah, it's his first year though, and he was assistant coach, right?
Yeah, I get that, but it's just like people were.
People were tweaking
about it.
I think me personally, I think this was a W move for Memphis. I think first and foremost, I just want to say clear the air. I think Ja Morant is the humblance of a lifetime, and I think Marcus Smart will do that to him. Seriously, I think Marcus Smart has that veteran experience. He's also.
Really? You think it's gonna work? I actually feel like I don't know how it's gonna work.
Ja's not a cone on defense, but Ja's not good at defense either, though. So it's good that they have somebody in the backcourt that's good on defense.
So is this the backcourt Marcus Smart playing it too?
No, Desmond Bain. Marcus Smart coming on the bench.
Oh, really?
I would assume that. I would assume that too. I would assume.
Actually, yeah, Desmond Bain right now.
He's.
I just think Marcus Smart will come in whenever they need it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't think is that possible?
I don't know. I'm just.
I'm
just saying shit. What if Dane goes to Memphis and then Marcus Smart goes to Portland?
Stop.
And then Marcus Smart becomes.
You know what's crazy? If Dane went to Memphis and they got Marcus, I think that would be such the biggest L for Memphis. That would be like you lost it.
What?
Getting Damian Lillard and
dude, why are we talking about this? It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm saying
it would not work for both ways.
But I think Marcus Smart. I think he'd be good with Grizzlies. I think he fits their culture. Yeah, pretty much. I think he fits their culture. I feel bad for him though. But I was also hearing reports of the organization where it's like, you know how Jason Tatum isn't really like a leader. Like he's not vocal. He's just chill about it. And then Smart's like the one in the locker room that's like yelling, like passionate, like yelling at players to do better and like that. And then Jaylen Brown and Jason are just like not really leader types. Like they're
you know what's crazy though? Like how do we know this?
Obviously, these are
they're reports.
I'm not reports, bro. Like, how do they know everything about the locker room?
I believe it. Don't have to believe that. Jason Tatum is the most nonchalant.
You got to be real. You got to be even in high school, bro. The most nonchalant best player is gonna speak, bro. Like, why wouldn't Jason?
You can tell Marcus Smart is more vocal.
Obviously.
It's the same thing with the Warriors. Like, we know, like it's like Curry's obviously the best player, but like.
But he doesn't speak.
Draymond literally has a podcast. You can see his personality through, like,
now Curry knows. Like, Curry's the leader of that team now. For sure, like, hands down.
Yeah.
Bro, like, them 2016, 2017, bro, it was Draymond. Draymond was the one basing people, yelling and all that.
100%.
Yeah. He still is. I'm not saying he, took a step back, but Curry's like.
But, like, for Tatum, that was different. Because Marcus Smart is not Draymond.
I think what you're trying to say is, I understand what you're trying to say. Marcus Smart was I think the person who was driving the bus was Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart is the heart of that team. Bro, you can even tell if you watch like post game, like Jason Tatum just be chilling, bro.
Nah, Jason Tatum will speak. I think he was also one of the leaders, but I think Marcus Smart was the leader.
And again, Marcus Smart mentioned he was the first man to be on that. I guess transition.
Yeah, he's the oldest one there too. He was like there since what 2014, 2015?
Yeah, I think he was there when IT was there.
Yeah, he's been there. Like these are all young bucks to him. This has been his team.
He's been there for a minute.
Yeah,
10 years. When did Marcus Smart?
I'm pretty sure 2014.
He got drafted into the Celtics, remember, right?
Yeah, he got drafted, but I think it's 2014.
Because the Wizards played, I think the rookie season, I want to say Marcus Smart.
He went from Oklahoma State, right? Oklahoma State? Who's Oklahoma State?
Got drafted in 2014.
Remember that fight he had?
Yeah.
It's 2014 draft.
When did Marcus Smart get drafted?
It says right there. Hold on, you have to search it.
2014. Okay. So he's been there basically 10 years.
Yeah.
The Wizards?
The Wizards? Yeah, 14, yeah.
And then when did Tatum get drafted? 17? 17 or 18?
16, and Jaylen Brown was 17.
Yeah, just like these niggas are like young and stuff.
Dude, these niggas been in the league for like.
And the thing is, I did think about the thing about
That's
Boston.
when they were young though. That's why it's like they're still young. You know.
The thing about Boston for me, like closing this. My thing with Boston though, closing things out is just like I don't know like where their potential, like where their future is, because like again, like obviously this Porzingis trade does make them more of a an attractive team when it comes to placement.
More than attractive, they're a better team. Like,
they're a better team, but it's like
much better team.
Who?
The Celtics now with Porzingis. I feel like
and we're dealing with the Porzingis that's not 100% healthy man.
He was healthy this season.
Bro, are you serious?
This is his best season with the Wizards.
One of his best
I know that, but before that, I'm saying before that.
Yeah, before that, but like, yeah, you're right. There's a possibility.
There's a possibility.
Like, based off last season, like he seemed durable. So, but we never know.
I don't want to sound crazy by saying this, but if he stays healthy all season and plays just like how he did, championship, top 5 center in the league, like you can name it all, bro. You can name it all.
We'll see what his averages.
You can name it all.
We can see his averages. We'll see his averages.
He's a good defender, and he has a post where he can shoot threes. He can hold the rock pretty good too.
Yeah.
He's not better than Ian Mahinmi.
I think he's better than Gobert, 100%.
Really?
He's better than Gobert. I think he's better than
Gobert.
He's better than.
I think Gobert just had like a lot of shine in Utah.
So I'm taking Kristaps over Bam too.
No. Hell no.
Not this.
Come on. Overall?
No.
I'm taking overall.
Hell no.
Tell me everything that Bam does better than Kristaps. Go.
Everything.
What?
Relax. Come on. Now I can't.
Everything.
Everything except spacing.
Shooting.
So he's better.
What about shot blocking? Who's a better shot blocker?
Shooter and shot block.
Bam.
No, dude.
Bam's a better defender.
Bam is the second, bro.
Bam's a better defender.
Yes. I think shot blocker too. Bro, Bam is the second piece on a finals team.
What?
He's been in the finals this year and 2 years ago.
Yeah, but
That's
his defense, bro. Like his defense is what gets them to finals.
But did he stop Jokic?
No, who's stopping Jokic?
Forget that. I feel like right now he's the second option because first of all Tyler Hero was injured and tell me, can his back expand? Do you think his back can expand?
His back can't expand. The thing is, people were saying even like the last
2
years.
Sometimes he shoots like
yeah, he blows it too. I'm not saying his offense isn't polished. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, bro, like the reason they even beat the Celtics, bro, he was scaring them boys in the paint, terrifying.
I agree.
That whole Celtics series, they were not coming.
So you're telling me that Kristaps Porzingis is gonna bring that physical presence in the paint with Bam, because of course that Kristaps Porzingis he can shoot better. He's more versatile as a big man.
And in the paint he's pretty.
I'm saying Bam's better though. I'm saying Bam's a top 5 center.
I think
Kristaps is not.
Kristaps' best day and Bam's best day, I have Kristaps, but right now I have Bam Adebayo. So I can agree with you. I have Bam Adebayo right now, but on their best day,
Kristaps' best day is just a really good shooting day. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa, come on.
You were not watching Wizards.
You were not watching Wizards. I've seen.
Even when he played the Lakers, he was hooping.
Kristaps is not a top 5 center. He's not a top 5 center.
He's not a top 5 center. No. Right now,
if he plays 82,
okay, that's a potential. I'm saying right now. Right now, as we speak today, no, not today.
I mean,
why not?
You know, he said
in theory, he has the potential to be top 5.
Last week, you were not talking like that.
Bro, listen,
we don't talk about the Wizards like that.
Last week he talked about the top 5 centers, and he didn't mention.
We were talking about all time, buddy.
No, we were talking
all time.
It was literally in the intro. He said top 5 bigs.
What did I say? Tell me right now who I said.
Jokic.
Okay, you're right. I said
It was literally in the intro. I got out
Anyways. Kristaps can dribble. He can play make. He can make his own
dribble's
shot.
crazy.
You can dribble the ball.
He's not dribbling like
Dude,
that.
you're watching the games.
He's not dribbling like that.
You're watching the games. Kristaps can
It's debatable. For me personally, I've watched some film.
I'm not even saying he's bad. I'm saying he's not near Bam, bro.
Near? He's not even near.
Dribbling, come on. Dribbling?
Oh no, this is Joe. I
thought we were talking about
Bam is a second piece on a team that's been to the finals.
You acting like Bam is the main reason why they got to the finals, bro. The whole team stepped up at Caleb Martin. He stepped up out of nowhere.
I'm saying Bam was a second.
Well, obviously that matters.
His defense held that whole team together.
Okay,
bro.
if Kristaps was on the Miami Heat and the role player stepped up, would you be calling Kristaps better than Bam?
No, it's not even that. Bam was playing well. Bam was playing really good.
We need to look at stats now.
Bam at about?
Compare Bam to Kristaps.
I'll go to Kristaps.
Yeah, do Bam. You want to do playoffs or regular season?
Oh, regular season.
Okay.
Bam's a better lob threat.
We didn't get.
Bam's more athletic in the post. Better rebounders, Bam. Better defenders.
Let's just
Bam.
look at stats.
What?
Average 20 points, 9 rebounds, 3.
Now look at Porzingis.
1 steal, 1
career.
I told you, I said Bam right now, but I'm saying on their best day.
This was Porzingis' best season, by the way. He averaged 23 points.
It was on the Knicks. Was that here or the Knicks? DC and the Knicks.
Washington, yeah. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists.
He had a better regular season though. He averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1.5 blocks. So
how many blocks did Bam have per game? 1.
And Porzingis shot on.
He had 0.8. And Porzingis
0.8?
I don't care. Bam's
What the
Bam's a better defender by far. It's not even comparable.
Blocks?
0.8 blocks!
It's not even. Don't even compare them
Over, bro.
Don't even compare them
I'm comparing.
I think Porzingis averaged 8 blocks. Like,
he averaged a block and a half.
1.5, bro.
You don't have to be that good to average blocks.
Now you're glazing, man.
No.
I'm starting to team with Porzingis. I think Bam right now is still better. I'm not gonna move that side, but I think on their best day,
You saw in the playoffs against one of the most deep teams.
Went to the finals.
In the playoffs on one of the most deep teams, he had Jason Tatum scared.
Hey,
he had
pull up Bam.
He had Jason Tatum taking clean hezzies from mid because he didn't want to go.
Bam stats against the Celtics. Let's see what he's talking about real quick. Let's just see.
Bro, I'm not even talking about offense. I'm strictly talking about defense.
I know. Let's just.
He had Jason Tatum scared. He had Jaylen Brown scared.
Let's just see what you mean scared. Let's see.
Bro, I'm saying defense. I'm not even saying he got blocks on him. He kept them away from the team completely.
I just want to see his stats. I'm not being a stat merchant. I'm just curious.
I'm not even talking about offense. I'm talking about defense. That's what I'm saying. Like
I feel you.
Defense, we have to check like defensive box plus minus because I'm saying like on defense, it's not even just about blocks.
That's something
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, but the slander on Kristaps is crazy.
Oh no, it's not. I just don't think he's top 5. He's not top 5 centers.
It's because the Wizards are just
Who's your top 5 centers right now?
I was kind of guessing it, but I really want to.
So
What
I'll do is I'm gonna go game for game. So Bam, game 1, 12 points, 7 assists, 10 rebounds.
12, 7, 10.
12,
then
7, 10. Second game, he didn't.
I don't think I've ever seen him drop more than 20 points.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He averaged 20 points this season.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying. Okay, second game is valid. 11 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists.
11 points, 13 rebounds.
He's giving them assists.
5 assists, sure.
16. Okay, game 3 was a short one. They did lose, but it was 16, 8, and 3. Okay.
Hasn't reached above 16 yet.
Wait. Is this asking a question, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So if you said Kristaps is better than Gobert, right?
I did.
I have to think about that.
I said that.
You said that?
Yeah.
I agree with that take too.
I have to think about that.
You agree with that take, right?
I agree.
This is Gobert numbers.
No.
This is literally Gobert numbers.
I think Gobert is over exaggerated. Listen. I want to say this. I think Gobert, he's a great defender, but I feel like he's over exaggerated. And I feel like that's like the main part of the game that people talk about with him, right? Offensively, I don't think Gobert is him. Like I don't.
There's no bad. There's no bad whatsoever.
He's terrible offensively. So for me, defensively, he's like Rudy Gobert is what you're talking about defensively, and I feel like Porzingis brings it on both ends of the court. So why are we arguing? Like you know what I'm saying?
It's not argument.
Why are we arguing? I think you mentioned. I don't think I mentioned.
Who's else top 5 centers?
Woo.
Jokic, Embiid, shoot, what are the centers? 80, sure.
Ooh, I have
Cat.
I'm taking.
Nope. Not Cat
I'm
yet.
taking Porzingis over Cat.
100%.
I'm taking Porzingis over Cat.
That's crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I'm not. Switch up.
That's crazy.
I want to give the people my top 5 centers.
I don't even like Cat.
You know my top 5 centers, and you're gonna get so pissed
I'm
off.
saying healthy.
Jokic, Embiid, Anthony Davis. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Miles Turner and.
Sabonis, don't forget he's a power forward, but he started at center.
Is Sabonis center?
He started at center.
I mean, 7 foot.
He started at center, yeah. Sabonis.
Alright, I'm putting Sabonis over.
Sabonis.
Low-key, I'm putting Sabonis.
Then I have Kristaps Porzingis.
Who's better, Sabonis or Bam?
Oh, I forgot Bam. I'm burnt. My fault. I'm gonna take Miles Turner now. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put Bam over Miles Turner, unfortunately.
Who's better, Sabonis or Bam?
That's debatable.
It's not debatable, bro.
Who's a better shot blocker?
Bam.
What?
Then who? Shut the
Bro, Sabonis was getting walked on.
Bam had point.
Oh, I think it's about Sabonis.
No, Miles Turner.
Oh yeah, no, Miles Turner.
Alright,
I think Bam is like a top 10 defensive player in the league. That's what y'all like.
Yeah.
It's not even about blocks. It's just like he should already have a DPOY. Let's keep it a beam. He should have had a DPOY.
No one's getting a DPOY. If you're a center and you're DPOY and you have under 1 block a game, you're not getting it.
It's not even about blocks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Blocks are a part of it.
got like 2.5 blocks.
You gotta. You
Bro,
have to.
first of all, do you guys agree the playoffs where stuff really matters, right?
Yeah.
I saw Sabonis get walked on in the playoffs. He had a great regular season. They were pushing the pace. Kings were nice, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Draymond made him look like a baby, bro. A baby. Kevin Looney too. Bro, he could not get a board. Them boys were bullying him. He looked scared, bro. Like literally scared.
First playoff season.
Yeah, come on, first playoff.
And he was
After coming off a great regular season, I don't want to be fair.
That compared to Bam scaring the shit out the Celtics,
Bro, you know what's crazy?
My
My fault. I actually am so burnt. I actually didn't put the Kings as my future teams. Like, my fault. The Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
I'm at F Houston. Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings are here to stay. No.
Yeah. Right. I don't care what you say. I'm not putting Sabonis over Bam right now.
That's tough. That's a tough selection.
Actually, no. I say they're relatively close. I'm not putting KP there. And KP over Cat is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's tough.
The thing is, I've seen how the KP do things that, like, damn, like, bro, like,
What's the main thing y'all like about KP?
But you're a Wizards fan, so I feel like you don't have somewhat of
shit working on his
I like KP. It's not even that. I just think the rating is too high.
I love his like range where he can shoot from. He can shoot from.
Okay, Cat is literally the greatest big man shooter ever. So how are you gonna put?
He made that claim himself.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest.
Okay, actually,
what? Dirk Nowitzki,
Dirk
bro? Are you kidding me? We're talking about
No, just I'm talking strictly 3%. He has the highest one.
I think, by the way, what Cat said was completely
No, I don't know.
This guy said at the end of his career, people will talk about.
Oh, hell no. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like Cat. I just think he's better than KP. And I like KP. Like, KP's on my team.
I think Cat is overrated.
I think he's overrated too. He's just not.
He hasn't had it like.
Yeah, he hasn't had the time to go to the playoffs. Like, I think let's have the Wizards go to the playoffs. Let's have him be in the space where we can see him.
Boston.
You know what I mean?
Boston.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, Boston. Yeah.
We'll see this season. I'm not even saying he doesn't have the higher potential. I'm just saying Boston, based on the whole past work. Mm-hmm. I'm taking Cat over.
We'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
You feel me? I'm not even saying KP doesn't have the potential.
100%. It's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of free agency talk, trade talks. We're gonna keep you guys tuned in every week. We'll have a podcast. We're gonna get into a lot of trade talk debates as we saw today. A lot of stuff. By the way, if you guys have any questions you want us to talk about on the pod, link down below, or IG, hit us up, anything like that. We'll make it happen. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the pod. Like, share, subscribe. NBA Pod Boys, we out.